What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel, Stick Shift Hot Wheels. Today I'm doing a review video of my favorite Corvettes, or so-called Holy Grails. I have been after these specific castings in these specific paint schemes. I have been piecing together this Corvette collection over the past 4 years, and it feels awesome to finally have some of these cars checked off my list. They have exceeded my expectations. I will now showcase each Corvette on the turntable in chronological order by generation and review the cars in more detail. This is the Hot Wheels 62 Corvette designed by Larry Wood, and 1962 was the last year of the C1 Corvette generation. This car was my first super treasure hunt. I fell in love with this awesome teal color. The camera doesn't really do it justice. It's just very rich, and I like the white accents. This Corvette came out in 2013. I don't have the mainline version of this car. For the Super Treasure Hunt version, it features Spectraflame paint, torque thrust Real Rider wheels. The stance on this car with the wide tires in the rear really is stunning. I could see this car pulling up at your local cruise night or Cars and Coffee. It looks awesome. This 1963 split window Corvette was designed by Larry Wood. It was made in 1983. It features Real Rider tires, which was an option for this car, part of the High Rakers series, which has an adjustable rear suspension. Larry Wood owned a 63 split window Corvette that was painted metallic gold. I think this is sort of like his car, which is pretty cool. The magenta and red tampo on the roof is distinctive, and it's worth noting that the Real Rider car features metal flake paint. The base version of this car with the High Raker is gold as well, but it's a different shade. The metal flake paint in the Real Rider version really shines, and I am happy to have a mint condition example. It really is awesome. A lot of these cars are really beat up, as you can tell with my basic wheel example. The next car on my list is another 1963 Corvette, and this is part of the Neo Classics series from the Redline Club. It is painted in Spectraflame red. This car came out on August 3rd, 2004, and is limited to 10,500 pieces. I purchased this car because it combines one of my all-time favorite Hot Wheels castings and one of my all-time favorite Spectraflame paint finishes, Spectraflame red. The camera doesn't do this car justice. This red is a lot brighter in person. Think of a candy apple red, and that's what this car looks like. It is absolutely stunning. Everything is tempoed on this car. It even has the rear gas filler door, which is a very iconic feature of this car. If this car doesn't get you hooked on Spectraflame paint finishes, I don't know what will. Strangely, this casting has a large wheel gap in the front, which is very odd because other 63 Corvette castings that I have don't have this gap, so it's a little bit disappointing. This split window Corvette is from the 1990 Hot Wheels California Customs series, and the California Customs series was a series of cars with bright paint finishes, bright wheels, that kind of encapsulated the California car culture. And there was 2 versions of this car. This car with the Real Rider tires is painted pink chrome and features a plastic body and a metal base. The Corvette features pink and blue tampos and comes equipped with yellow wheels with a chrome lip. The chrome plastic finish has not held up well on many of these cars that have been played with. I've seen a lot of photos of these cars and they look absolutely trash. If you want a minty example of this amazing Corvette, you're gonna need to buy one in the package. That's exactly what I did, and I'm glad that I did, because this car in mint condition is absolutely stunning. These California Customs cars don't seem to be that loved by collectors, and that's a real shame because they're awesome. This is my first and only Redline Hot Wheels. It's a 1968 custom Corvette. It's based off of the 1968 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray. It is finished in Spectraflame Orange. The original Redline cars were available in a rainbow of Spectraflame paint options. For the Hong Kong base, orange is said to be hard to find and features blue tinted windows. There are two different variations to this car, and they were produced in two different places. There's a US version and there's a Hong Kong version. The US version, the tail light area is metal and is part of the base, and the Hong Kong version, which is the one I have, the rear end and tail light area is part of the body. There's also differences in the size of the opening hood between the two variations, and the US Corvette has a slightly smaller hood. The US version also has a slightly larger engine as well. The Hong Kong version also gets a more detailed interior with a separate steering wheel, which is nice, and it definitely adds to the realism of the car. It is worth noting that the original Redline casting is a lot smaller than the other Hot Wheels C3 castings. It's really quite shocking. My car wears reproduction wheels. Maybe someday I'll get some originals and put on. Growing up, my dad owned a 1972 Ontario Orange C3 Corvette, which is why I knew I wanted to get an orange example of this car. The Hot Wheels Monster Vette is a love it or hate it casting designed by Larry Wood. I absolutely love it. I think it's quirky and it's different, and the Monster Vette is based on the C3 Corvette. It was first produced in 1987. My version is painted purple and is from 1990 and features blue and red flames on the sides and hood, and it features an unpainted metal base and features construction tires. For a loose car, mine is near mint. There's a couple of chips on the nose and a few chips on the front fenders. The tires, one of them is just slightly bent, but that's not bad compared to other specimens that I've seen. Over the years, the Monster Vette has only come out with 7 different paint variations. I wish Hot Wheels would make a modern C7 generation Monster Vette. I think it would be a big hit with kids and collectors alike. This is another Corvette from the 1990 California Customs series, and it's the Custom Corvette Convertible, which is based on the C4 Corvette. There are 2 wheel variations to this car. The other one has chrome turbo style wheels. It is painted blue chrome, features a plastic body and a metal base. This car is in my collection because I think it's one of the quintessential California customs. The bright blue chrome paint looks amazing. The neon pink interior is eye-searing, and those distinctive Real Rider yellow wheels contrast well with the blue paintwork. As you can probably guess by my minty fresh example, this was a blister pull. Thank you for watching my video of my personal Hot Wheels Corvette Holy Grails. Comment down below on which car was your favorite. Check out my Instagram, Stickshift Hot Wheels, if you like photography. You may also like to watch some of these other related Hot Wheels videos. Have a great day!